Grapple with Grandpa. Trying to get my yard cleaned up. Trying to get some of this copper wire goodness separated so it can be brought over to my box. Look what I've been doing. Cleaning up my yard. It's been a mess. Time to actually get something done around here. My building's still not here. So disappointed. But in the meantime, I figure I'll grab some of this stuff that I got, get it all together, get it put into barrels. Anything that goes in a barrel that needs to be stripped, I'm gonna strip. And oh yeah, I want to say, dadgummit, I look back at my videos only because, thank you. Now I can't remember his name. Somebody commented that my videos look like 90s television show and pixelated. And so I was like, oh shoot, I gotta find out why that is. So these things don't work. Is the only reason why I'm cutting them up. They're garbage. He told me it was very pixelated, and I went back and I looked and I was like, daggone it, you're right, it is kind of pixelated. So I went to my settings on my GoPro 10, for crying out loud. It's a good GoPro 10. I was like, it shouldn't be pixelated. And I looked at my settings. I had the daggum thing set for HD, 24 frames per minute, or a second, excuse me. And yeah, I need at least 60, especially if you're doing any moving around at all. So this, by the way, everybody, is just aluminum coated wire. You have your, I'm sure if you have a really good set, it might be copper, but for the most part, anytime you look at your jumper cables on a car, even though they look coppery color, that's just a coating. That's literally aluminum. And if you have them, don't let them lay around too long, because that aluminum will disappear. I mean, they just go away. And so I figured now might be a good time to go ahead and get rid of these ones, since they don't work anymore, and get all of my wire that I have strewed out everywhere into a bucket, so I can stack, put as much as I can in, and bring it over to my building so I can get ready to start stripping this stuff and getting rid of the trash part of it. Got some pretty good stuff here. Ugh. Pretty good stuff. And while I'm doing that, I'm also trying when I don't miss, keep that, when I don't miss, trying to fill up my trailer with some of this junk. Oh, right, it made it in the trailer and right out the other side. Try to get rid of some of this stuff out of here. Oh my word. All right, that was 3 shots, 3 misses. They say third time's a charm. Let's try the fourth. Are you kidding me? Jumped right out of the trailer. Unbelievable. 4 times, 4 misses. I don't think I'm gonna get much done at that rate. Anyway, I've got a lot of stuff around here. I just gotta get rid of it. Gots to get rid of it. I want to get this stuff over here where it can be stripped. Make it the pile even smaller. So I'm just gonna take all my wire that I have, chop it into manageable pieces, because I like stripping smaller pieces. I take this stuff in my shed, remove all that outer coating, get me some bare bright, baby. But yeah, 24 frames per second. It's not gonna make a very good video. So thank you for bringing that to my attention, because when I'm making the video back on my computer, it looks like HD video. It really looks nice. But by the time YouTube gets done with downsizing it or whatever that they're doing to it, you know, to make it so that it's not so big for their channel. Look at the size of this copper right here. Yes, that's a nice piece. Ugh. Heavy gauge, buddy. Whew. Man alive, that's 20 pounds. How about itself? I don't know, maybe 10. I don't know. Let's see if I can cut it up into more manageable pieces that I can bring into my shop. Yeah. Ooh, look at that thing. It's a beast, even for my big cutter. And I'll be able to run that big boy through my stripper. Oh yeah. But time YouTube gets done doing what they do and everything, it kind of even made it worse. But so I went back onto my computer and just turned on the video, and it's all pixelated. I'm like, what in the world? So I just went onto my computer, GoPro settings, and seen I had 24, which, ouch, which isn't going to get much done as far as for your end. Might look good on my computer, but it doesn't look good on the internet. This is awesomeness right here, buddy. This bucket might be too heavy for me to pick up with all this copper. Heavy stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, so anyway, I figured if you wanted to just stop by, hang around with me while I'm out here just messing around, not doing anything serious. I am just trying to get this cleaned up so I can get it out of my yard. Get out of my yard. And for all you scrappers, if any of you are carpenters, go check out my other channel, Drew's Roofing. We do a little bit of carpenter work over there. And a few other things. And a few other things. A little piece of brass nugget. So yeah, if you support Scrapping with Grandpa, go over there and support Drew's Roofing and Home Repair. That's my other channel. A little bit bigger than this one. Over there I make different videos, nothing about scrapping. Basically all I'm doing over there is trying to either show people what I do, or hopefully how they can do it themselves and help themselves, or, you know, well, just go on over there and you'll see what we do. You might like it. Drew's Roofing and Home Repair. There is one mosquito that I've beat myself in the head I don't know how many times trying to kill. I ain't got him yet. Ain't got him yet, old booger. Oh boy, yeah, okay. Maybe, I'm gonna spill my drink. Maybe I do need to take the bigger one. Anyways, I'm hoping that when I go in the house and download this video of me just kind of hanging out in my own yard, just not picking up anybody else's scrap, just kind of trying to sort some of what I got, because right now I'm working outside. It won't be long, this big old slab that you're looking at, it's going to have a building on it. Everything takes time. I've been wanting this building. Putting together a bucket. Yep, lived in Saco, Maine. We left there, moved to Lordsburg, New Mexico. And like I said, we only lived there for about a month. And, oh, boy, that thing doesn't want to come out of there right now. Stick it in there. The only reason really why we were out that way, of course I didn't know as a child, but of course found out as an adult later that Dad was just looking for his father. And oh, hello everybody. It's kind of sunshiny out here, so I'm gonna grab my glasses. friend of mine called me up, said, hey man, I got a trailer load, or semi trailer load of scrap metal. If you want it, come pick it up. That thing actually lifted up on its own while I'm driving down the road. That's amazing. That thing literally lifted up on its own when I was driving. But anyway, he said, hey man, come get my scrap metal. I got a bunch for you. If you want it, come and get it. So, oops, excuse me, sorry about that. I didn't mean to bounce your head around. You know me, I'm definitely into some scrap metal. Doesn't have a whole lot, but it's a good start. My trailer is empty. What can you do with an empty trailer? Fill it. Fill it. Look at this. Has a couple of small items in here. I'm surprised this didn't get out of here yesterday when I emptied it out at my guy's house, but I brought that to help me because I'm working by myself, and if anything is too heavy, I would be able to just jack it up there. But I think I can get that stove in there without it, and everything on this trailer I'm just going to pull beside it and roll it from his trailer to mine. I can tell this is not aluminum, so there's really not anything in here that's got any real value. Besides just regular old scrap metal. So it looks like a pretty cool tank. Might be able to do something with that. I don't know. Not sure. Or I might just bring all this stuff straight to the scrapyard, because I don't want any of this kind of stuff in my yard right now. Remember, my building is going to be here the week of the 11th. So the last thing I want to do is start adding to my yard right now. Although I might break them fins off, throw them throw that motor into my trailer. But the town is getting on to him about his fence posts back here that he hasn't put up. They want him to get rid of all this stuff here, so he's like, all right. So he called Scrapping with Grandpa. He says, well, I know the guy that will take this stuff. This is all pretty much just worn out junk. So I'm going to load that stove over there, and then I'm going to pack my trailer right next to this thing and just kind of throw it in there. And I don't know, I might just go ahead and run into Wilmington and just get rid of it. I know it's only about $40 worth, if that, and it might cost me that much in gas, but at least it won't be in my trailer. So let's get to loading this stuff. I'm gonna start with that stove before I pull my truck over here next to this trailer. Gosh, it would be almost easier for me to just hook up his trailer and bring it. I'm not so sure as that's what he wants me to do. I think he wants me to just go ahead and take it out of his trailer, put it in mine. Gosh, it would make sense just to bring this thing and then bring it back. That way I wouldn't have to go from here to there. But don't think he wants me to take his trailer. This is his, he does lawn mower or grass cutting and all that kind of good stuff. So maybe he just doesn't want the trailer to go anywhere, just in case something happens to it, which I can understand. So let's get to work, everybody. What does it weigh and what does it pay? Boy, this thing is really heavier than what I thought. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Heavy little stove. Probably have to take that rubber and put it in my truck. Like I say, that little thing right there will help me if I can't maneuver this thing. Sometimes these drawers can be a pain in the butt if it comes out on me. Let's see what we can do, guys. I am just an old guy, nothing to grab a hold of under this thing. All right, so what do I do when I have that situation? I get off the old buggy. I might take my little appliance dolly, which is what that is, and this looks like an appliance to me, so being where it's an appliance dolly and it's a heavy one, I will. Wait a minute. Let's see if Scrapping with Grandpa's got it. Oh, come on, baby. Oh my, oh yeah, look at that. Oh my word, I didn't even have to use it. Whew. Oh, that was so heavy. That's what you call leg power. Got some scrap goodness up here. throw this in the back of my truck, because all the rest of this, besides this piece of plastic, I'm gonna dump it. There is some aluminum pieces in there, a little bit of nuggets here and there. That's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I can handle it. Scrapping with Grandpa, 60 years old, still working. Hey, October 5th is my birthday, everybody, so right around the corner. And guess what? My wife Jamie, it's her birthday too, same day. All right, so I didn't have to take this out after all. But this little appliance dolly, what's that? A piece of aluminum with a piece of pipe on it. I'm gonna let her roll is what I'm gonna do. Roll. Let's put this back up here. This thing is so handy. Like if I have a refrigerator, something like that, I'll take that refrigerator, put it on top of that thing, jack it up, push it right into my truck. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. And today, I skinned that cat, I think. What do you think? We did it. Oh, magnet. That magnet came out of a microwave. I still have a lot of scrap metal at the house I need to get, so I might. Who knows? I might just go back to the house and grab some of what I got at the house and add it to this pile. I haven't really decided yet what I'm gonna do. Oops, I guess I better lock that in. Lock that in. Scrap with Grandpa, I'm at it again. But normally I'd be taking all this stuff and dumping it at my house. But being where it's mostly just scrap metal, I'm gonna pull over next to that trailer now and throw it in there. Probably just make a trip to the scrap run just to get rid of it. I don't want it at my house. I think that'll do it, by golly. I think that'll do it. And scrapping with Grandpa works alone a lot, so I'm not keeping much, I'm telling you. Right now I'm not keeping much. Fortunately, I'm in the shade. Boy, I like this barrel. The only thing I don't like about it is kind of rounded at the bottom. I have no idea what this thing belonged to, but it's interesting, but not anything I'm gonna keep. So, yeah. Well, that wasn't good. Let's try that again. I thought I had it. Petunia. Loading, 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 scrapping, and a loading. Right on. Oh yeah. Throw it in the front. This is a beautiful lot. Look at this. I love scrap metal. You know where all this was going to end up? Huh? Tell me. Answer that one question for me. Anybody. Where was this going to end up? In the landfill. He was going to bring it straight to the landfill. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing? You can't send stuff like that to the landfill. That doesn't belong in the landfill. He said, well, I don't know what else to do to it, so unless you're going to come and get it, yeah, it's going to the landfill. I said, I'm coming to get it. Here I am. Ugh. One piece at a time. This to me looks like some stainless. Let's see if we got stainless or not. Oh yeah. Yep, stainless. Well, not all of it. I'm not even sure if they'll give me. I think there's too much metal on that to get stainless for, so I'm not going to take the time to take it apart. It's just a small amount of stainless on there. So, like an old refrigerator. Of course, it would be a lot easier to have two people, but as you know, Grandpa Grandpa works a lot by myself. So I gotta use my leg power. Oh yeah, come on, baby. Use my leg power and leverage. Come on, baby. Look at that. Woo! Grandpa Grandpa is tough. I don't get much tougher than that, guys. Organize it just a little bit while it's going. Yeah. Organize while it's going in, or I'll just have a big old mess. Excuse me. A little hard work never hurt anybody. Anybody. A little hard work never hurt anybody. When I was just a little boy, my dad was a backyard mechanic. He cut trees down. He did anything. Scrapping. He collected scrap metal. Except for we didn't actually collect it. I say he collected it. He didn't collect it. I mean, we literally would pick it up that day, bring it in that day, and get rid of it. My dad didn't separate anything, I'll be honest with you. Dad was just a scrap metal guy. Go pick it up, get rid of it. He didn't have a job. He was in the military for a while, the Army. He was a military police in the Army. So, you can imagine how strict he was when I was growing up. Oh man. I got an entanglement here. Entanglement. Gotta get untangled. Dad was a little bit strict, I ain't gonna lie. But he also taught me a lot of great values. I mean, a lot of great values. So thank you, Dad. Rest in peace. I love you, man. And I brought my daughter up the same way with values. And check it out. That's my daughter's house right there. She is so amazing. I love you, Jennifer Buzzle. Jennifer Puzzle Buzzle is what I called her back in the day. She is actually Jennifer Jamerson now, with 3 amazing, I mean absolutely amazing kids. Twins, Andrew and Melissa, twins, 15 years old. And then when she got married her second time, because her first husband turned into be a piece of crap, she married a super nice guy. He has a great business, and she's his secretary, so she works from home. Let's see if I can get these things in here. And she's an amazing kid. I definitely raised her with morals and values and all that kind of stuff, and she's raising her kids the same way. And as a matter of fact, all of her children have jobs, 15 years old, and when they're not in school, they worked all summer long, earned their own money, and they've been putting their money away because at 15 years old, you know, it's just about time for driver's ed and all that kind of happiness. And so they all, 2 of them are getting their driver's, oops. All right, let's try that again. 2 of them are just about to get their license. And they saved money. They saved their money to buy a car. And my daughter and my son-in-law said that whatever they saved, they would donate $2,000 of their money towards their car. So both of them saved up at least a couple $1,000 each. See if we can get these things together. Again, probably not. Maybe not, I don't know. And yeah, they saved up their own money. God, I love my grandkids, they're so amazing. One of my gifts that I will end up giving my daughter when I pass away, or something like that happens to me. I'm not trying to hurry anything, obviously, but all these SD cards that I record these videos on, I'm gonna give them to my daughter so that she can always have something to look back on and say, that's my dad. I don't have any videos of my dad. I have a few pictures, but I don't have any videos. So, I kind of miss Dad a little bit. Not being able to see him in action. So imagine if you're a scrapper or a scrapette, like Scrap It JC says. If you gave your child or your children the SD cards from your scrapping experiences, that'd be pretty cool, right? They'd have something to look back on and say, that's my dad, you know. So Jennifer, I love you. So proud of you. I know you know that. I'm so proud of you. You're just an amazing daughter. 35 years old now, about. Born in 85. I hope I'm right on that. Gosh, you'll be watching this video later on saying, Dad, because this is 2022. Gosh, is this 2022 already? Oh my God, 2000. Oh my God, time's flying so fast, everybody. Time is just flying so fast. So before you know it, yeah, I guess you're gonna be just dead and gone. And the memories that your children will have if you keep all these little SD cards and make sure that they get it when you die, and they can hear you talking to them, they can hear you talking about them. So that's what I'm gonna do with my SD cards. I want my daughter to have them all so that she can go back and say, that was my dad. And she'll hear me talking good stuff about her because she's an amazing daughter. She'll get to hear me talking good stuff about her and telling her how much I love her and how proud I was of her. So yeah, my daughter, oh my God, Jennifer Jamerson, I love you so much. Love you so much. You're so amazing. I'm so absolutely proud of you. I just actually left her house before I came over here. I went over and got a cold drink from her and hung out with her for about 30 minutes or so. Just went showing me some of the stuff that she's been doing around her house. She has a beautiful house over there. Gosh, she's such an amazing kid. Thank you for all the time I was able to spend with you, Jennifer. I really enjoyed it, every minute of it. And she was a daddy's girl, let me tell you. I mean, one complete daddy's girl. She just went everywhere with me. I've been married a few times. Her mama, oh man, this thing's heavier than I thought. And I don't have any tools with me to pull that motor. Nor do I really have the desire to be honest with you. As much as I should be, having tools with me and pulling that motor off. I've got so much going on with my scrapping. I'm not gonna keep it. And I know you guys are gonna say, oh, I can't believe he's no scrapper. But I am. I'm a scrapper. Some goodness on here, but it's gonna have to go. Just gotta figure out how to get this thing on there. It's a little bit heavier than I thought it was gonna be. It feels like it's full of dishes, but it's not. It's almost as heavy as that daggone. All right, everybody, hopefully I didn't lose any of that footage because that would really disappoint me. But the battery went dead. I only had 39% when I started. But I'm gonna end this video like I always do, on a happy note. Thank you, everybody, for making scrapping with Grandpa part of your everyday life. I appreciate all your comments. I mean, all your comments. And I love responding to your comments. I literally hate going to a channel and commenting and just never getting a comment back. So I appreciate it when everybody comments, and I appreciate the thumbs up, and every time somebody says first, second, or third, or whatever. Yeah, let's end this on a happy note. I appreciate my daughter, appreciate my family, I appreciate my dad training me and teaching me to be the person that I am today. So thank you, Dad, and like I say, rest in peace. I hope one day I get to be there with you in heaven or on earth, wherever God decides to put our last place. I mean, I don't think anybody really knows. Everybody would love to be going to heaven, but there's a good possibility that we all just spend our new life right here on earth, in a new earth. Won't be anything like what you're looking at now. This is somewhat of a terrible place, and I don't think God had any intentions of this world being like it is today. So whether you believe in God or not, you know, that's your choice. Whether you believe that after you die you will live again, that's your choice. I was raised to believe that, so generally if you're raised to believe that, you'll probably believe that for the rest of your life. And I hope you had an amazing dad and mom. I hope your family life was amazing, and I hope you love your children and your children love you. Besides that, be happy, love what you do, and do what you love. And until the next one, thank you so much for stopping by. And please slam that like button if you would like to see more videos of Scrapping with Grandpa doing what I love to do. Like I say again, until then, I love you. I'll see you on the next one.